arrival, officers reserve, EMS and fire doing medical procedure on a child. EMS transported the child to an area hospital where the child was later pronounced. The driver of the bus has been cooperating with us, and we are investigating this fully. There were some children on the bus who were also evaluated and taken to local hospitals as well. We are in the beginning of an investigation, a fairly serious investigation to this tragedy, and it will be ongoing for a little while here. So bear with us on some of the questions you may or may not be asking. Anybody who might have seen this, it's a residential neighborhood. We ask you to contact our homicide unit, and also if there's people who want to do it anonymously, do it 494 tips to the Boston Police Department as well. Again, this is a tragic investigation of a child being struck and who was deceased, and we are doing all we can to make sure we investigate the root causes and everything associated with this currently. Again, if anyone witnessed this area, the incident that happened, please let us know. The city, and the mayor can speak to this in a second, will certainly have a trauma team in the area for residents or anyone who might have witnessed this. Up next is District Attorney Haig. Oh.
Thank you, Commissioner. Good afternoon. At the risk of repeating the obvious, we're here for an incredibly tragic episode and incident. Our office, my office, myself, and our death investigation team are always on scene when incidents like this happen. We always have to follow the facts where they lead us and look into every potential aspect of an accident like this. Doesn't necessarily mean it's going to rise to the level of criminality, but we just don't know that yet. These are extraordinarily complex investigations involving accident reconstruction, involving a lot of information regarding videotape evidence, GPS evidence, and obviously what witnesses have seen and heard. Right now, everyone's hearts and minds should be with the family affected here. The loss of a child at such a young age is terrible, coming home from school. And so I would hope and remain to pray that the city's focus and attention would be on that. We will do everything we can to conduct a thorough investigation. That is ongoing, and again, very complex. So I know there's going to be a lot of questions here. There are a lot more questions than there are answers in a situation like this right now, unfortunately. But we will do everything we can, just as we always do, to follow the facts where they lead us and come up with a good understanding of exactly what happened here and whether or not there's accountability that needs to happen as a result. Thank you.
Mayor Michelle Wu.
I am completely heartbroken at imagining what this family is experiencing right now. No parent expects that they could send their child off to school and have something horrible happen. I want to thank all the first responders who sprang into action quickly to provide aid, and all of those neighbors and residents in the area who also quickly called for help and did everything possible to try to provide support and aid in this instance as well. Our teams are already on scene now to provide more support. Our Community Healing and Response Network is canvassing the streets throughout this whole area. We are connected with the school communities and have already arranged for supports to be provided for students at school as well in the days to come. And if anyone is feeling impacted and needs support, please reach out as well to our resources at the city, our Community Healing and Response Network. Their number is 617-431-0125. But this is absolutely heartbreaking, and I hope all of us just hug our kids a little tighter tonight and continue to send our prayers and deepest condolences to the family members and all the loved ones of this child that has been lost.
Thank you, Mayor. Any questions?
Just to be clear, with the child was on the bus and had just gotten off the bus?
You know, again, we are investigating all aspects of it, if that occurred or not, so we don't want to speculate anything, and it's going to take us a little time to figure out all the factors involved in it. But the child lives in the neighborhood. This is very close to their home.
But coming home from school?
I would say, coming home from school. Again, there's, certainly under investigation all of the factors involved in that, but we believe so, yes.
What about the child, Commissioner? Approximately.
So we're going to say a child at this point right now.
So you can't confirm that the child was 5?
We'll confirm more later. I mean,
We'll follow up later.
yeah, certainly. We have next of kin, things of that nature that we have to certainly make sure that they're fully aware and things of that nature. We'll report that out fairly soon.
Were the children who were still on the bus classmates of this child or different school?
Under investigation, don't know that there were children actually on the bus that were evaluated.
Sir, are you able to speak to any of the potential injuries that the kids on the bus may have gotten?
No. They were evaluated. We don't know of any known injury in that way, but I believe it might just be just to make sure that everyone is okay. So,
Can you say if this child was alone or with an adult at the time?
yeah. Again, all under investigation, all very much a part of this investigation in general.
Any additional information we'll be posting tonight. As you can see, we're in the preliminary stages of a very complex investigation, so we'll post later. I'll give one last question. That's it? Okay.
I'm going to do this
In Spanish? Okay.
Some words in Spanish, medio para la comunidad latina.
Sí, mi corazón es con la familia de este niño. Es una tragedia con tan devastación para la comunidad entera. Es muy importante que cada miembro de nuestra comunidad que necesita la ayuda sobre los apoyos emocionantes estar en contacto con los servicios en la ciudad. 617-431-0125 con las comunidades escolares y también los residentes aquí. Estamos en el proceso de proveer los apoyos, y más importante es un niño de nuestra comunidad, y la corazón de la ciudad entera es con esta familia.
Commissioner, can you quick
Thank
say
you,
if there are working cameras on the bus? Is that something you can say?
There's a whole variety of camera evidence that we'll be looking at in this case, just as there is in every case.
All right. Thank you, everyone. Thank you.